Tagaytay City is a ghost town. Ash from the volcano is everywhere. Even without a major eruption, residents have already been hit hard.
The ash from the volcano travelled with the wind and unfortunately it blew in our direction. It didn't just affect us physically but also our livelihood. Our business had to close down. It'll take a while to clean up. I feel bad for the workers, especially those who rely on our business to support themselves.
Some are already attempting a cleanup, but the Philippine authorities are clear. Things could still get much worse.
The condition of the Taal volcano remains at alert level 4. That means a hazardous explosive eruption could take place in a time frame of hours to days.
This is what the authorities are afraid of. As well as the potential danger from lava, an explosive eruption could cause part of the volcano to collapse into the lake, triggering a tsunami. With no certainty over when disaster could strike, residents and their livelihoods are left in limbo.
Our correspondent Ana Santos is covering this story for us. Good day to you, Ana. Can you tell us where you are right now and what's happening where you are?
I'm currently in Batangas, which is about 40 or 30 kilometers away from Taal volcano. But this is an area or a province that has been declared under a state of calamity because this is where a lot of the evacuees have been transferred to. These are the residents of areas within Taal, Tagaytay, and the nearby towns. So we're actually going to the different towns here to check on the people in the evacuation centers. It looks like they're going to have to be in evacuation centers for an indefinite period of time. Taal continues to spew volcanic ash from its crater, but volcanologists are saying that instead of looking up at the clouds, we should look at the ground. There's reports of ground swelling or ground and soil breaking, which is an indicator that there's magma that's being accumulated. And this is, again, another indicator of a possible or very close eruption. It's just that at this point, the government cannot say, not even the authorities and the experts can say exactly when Taal volcano is going to erupt. Right now, it's still a pressure cooker that people are anxiously monitoring.
Okay, Ana, you know, under these conditions, with this great uncertainty about when Taal will or might explode, what are the people you're talking to saying about how they're coping with being driven from their homes by the volcano and having to wait out an uncertain period of time of being, in effect, volcanic refugees, if you will?
Well, today what happened was that there were some forced evacuations done, and on a more urgent level, because some of the evacuees who were moved last Sunday went back to their homes to check on their livestock and to check on the conditions of their homes, because the accumulation of volcanic ashfall can cause rooftops and structures to fall. So that's an indication of how restless and antsy they're becoming, especially in light of the news that they may be displaced for an indeterminate or indefinite period of time. And additionally, I have to tell you that the evacuation centers that I visited, it would be very generous to say that they had basic accommodations. It would be more truthful to say that the accommodations were squalid. These were classrooms that were converted into rooms. You have about 20 people squished in there. They're sleeping on cardboard and mats, and there's like 4 bathrooms being shared by 200-300 people. So this is not a sustainable status or accommodation for them. And they really hope that they can at least go to a place or go home. If they can't go home to a place that would have more humane conditions for a relocation.
Ana Santos in Batangas, thanks so much for bringing us up to date on what's happening where you are.